We've got more meet and greet reopening dates, a new restaurant is coming to Disney Springs, new show announcements, Genie Plus changes, and more. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. There's a new Disney store in Orlando. New characters have arrived in Galaxy's Edge, and some very popular 50th anniversary souvenirs are back. All the latest Disney news is coming up right now. Okay, we've got an opening date announced for the reimagined Nemo show. So the reimagined Finding Nemo show, called Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, will debut in Animal Kingdom on June 13th. This is also the date when the show will be added to Disney Genie Plus, so you can grab a lightning lane to see the show. Now remember, this is not the exact same Finding Nemo musical we were used to before the park closures. Instead, it's a reimagined version of the show that's going to follow more Dory's story. There will be new story material in the show, and you'll still get the chance to listen to popular tunes like In the Big Blue World and Go with the Flow. It's going to feature live performers, animated backdrops, and more. According to the Disney World website for Genie Plus, meet-friendly Disney Pals at Adventurers Outpost will be available through Genie Plus on June 19th. That means we've got some meet and greet reopenings. We expect this is the date for this meet and greet location, and it has yet to reopen thus far. If you're not familiar with it, Adventurers Outpost is a character meet and greet spot in Discovery Island. Typically, guests can see Mickey and Minnie here in their safari outfits. Disney had previously announced that the Adventurers Outpost would be reopening soon. That was back in April, and we haven't heard anything since, so this is an exciting update. The Adventurers Outpost page on the Disney website still lists the meet and greet as temporarily unavailable and doesn't show hours for June 19th yet, but we'll be on the lookout for updates. All right, after a series of Disney store closures, a new type of interactive Disney store has made its way to the Disney World area. This new store is located at 8050 International Drive in Orlando, and the store doesn't just sell Disney merchandise and souvenirs, but visitors can also purchase Disney World theme park tickets here. On top of that, this store also has the first ever Disney Vacation Club virtual Discovery Station. Before you step into the store, you're going to notice a large animated art display that showcases Disney characters and attractions in a brand new way. You can see this massive display as you drive by on the road, and it's a really fun and exciting way to feel the Disney magic as you drive around the Orlando area. Inside, you're going to find plenty of Disney merchandise, though we didn't spot anything new on our visit, and we were able to confirm that both annual pass holder and Disney Vacation Club member discounts are available here. We also checked out the Disney Vacation Club virtual Discovery Station, where visitors can virtually tour different DVC resorts. Not only that, but at the end of the tour, guests have the option of learning more from cast members and even purchasing DVC points. Shocker, right? Who would have thought they would have used it as a sales opportunity? So if you're driving around the Orlando area, you should check it out. All right, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is no longer an individual attraction selection pay-per-ride attraction and is now included in the regular Disney Genie Plus $15 per day per person price tag over there in Epcot. This change is expected to last until August 7th, 2022. We have seen Disney occasionally extend how long an IAS is available with regular Genie Plus, so we'll let you know of any changes. If you still don't quite understand how Genie works, you're not alone. Check out our video breakdown of the new pay-per-ride service. All right, KiteTails fans, we got some news for you. KiteTails in Disney's Animal Kingdom has officially switched to walk-by viewing. This means there won't be any pre-show performers and it will no longer be playing on a schedule, but you'll still be able to see the kites. As a reminder, KiteTails has characters from The Lion King and The Jungle Book, so you can expect to see Simba, Zazu, Baloo, and more. Although there are not set showtimes anymore, the My Disney Experience app says that KiteTails will happen anytime between 9:10 a.m. and 3:10 p.m. But if you're looking for Nyala, who is of course Simba's girlfriend, you can only find her as a brownie in the Mara at Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's for all of you who saw that video, and again, I apologize. All right, one feature of the KiteTails walk-by viewing is that you'll be able to see it from more spots around the Discovery River Lagoon. While you might not be able to schedule KiteTails into your day, it might jump out of the blue and surprise you from more places in the park. The shows will also happen more frequently, so more KiteTails for everyone. We noticed each performance lasted about 5 minutes or less, but it seemed very similar to the show we knew before. We noticed a few people sitting in the Discovery River Amphitheater for the shortened performance, but most people stood around the water to watch. Now the show is just cut into little segments, but the same fan favorite songs are still there, including Hakuna Matata. And moving over to the West Coast for some news, Fantasmic is officially back in Disneyland. Finally got to see it the other night. In this classic 27-minute show, Mickey dreams he's the sorcerer's apprentice conducting scenes from Fantasia and other popular Disney movies. It's a can't miss when you're visiting Disneyland, and we made sure to stake out our spot for the show ahead of time when we went last weekend. This week I was there for a media event, so I got a cool view of it, definitely. Now, if you're heading to Disneyland Park soon, make sure to check out this show. It's a classic. We hope that soon we'll be able to see it in Disney World again too. Thus far, Disney has shared that Fantasmic is set to return to Disney's Hollywood Studios in 2022 with a few changes, so stay tuned. Amidst the excitement from Star Wars Celebration 2022 in Anaheim, it was announced that the legendary bounty hunter Boba Fett would be coming to Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and we visited Disneyland recently, got the chance to see him in all his glory. But that's not all. His partner and friend Fennec Shand is meeting along with him. We spotted them both out and about, scouting the area for threats and saying hello to guests. Disney hasn't shared whether or not this is a permanent character interaction in Galaxy's Edge, but we'll be looking forward to seeing these characters on future visits. Also, Disney announced we can expect to encounter the Mandalorian and Grogu, Baby Yoda, in Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge soon. I don't know if you saw the cool footage of Grogu, the Star Wars Celebration recently. That was super cool. Currently, these characters are just scheduled to appear in Disneyland, but we've got our fingers crossed we could see them in Hollywood Studios' Galaxy's Edge in the future. In restaurant and snack news, we've got a new restaurant announced for Disney World over in Disney Springs. The Summer House has just announced it will be opening a Summer House on the Lake location in Disney Springs in 2023. They are known for serving up menu items like pizza, sandwiches, pasta, and more. And when looking online, they also offer a weekend brunch and they host private parties. Here's a look at the first concept art for the location. Based on their Instagram, the existing locations seem to have an airy and natural feel with lots of natural lighting and greenery. At this time, the exact location inside Disney Springs has not been shared. What is interesting, though, is that they seem to be managed by Let Us Entertain You, which is the same management hub for Beatrix. Beatrix is a location that was announced for Disney Springs before the closures and has been a project that has been on hold for quite a while. We will continue to get all the details. For now, get yourself ready for the new location to hit Disney Springs in 2023. We've got a new menu at the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater in Hollywood Studios. It's a fun atmosphere, but doesn't always have outstanding food. Now this restaurant has a little menu overhaul. We were there to try some new items. We started off with the Sci-Fi Smoked Wings. This dish features smoked chicken wings tossed in a porter barbecue sauce with a house-made pineapple and poppy seed coleslaw for $15. The wings were very moist, the meat pulled right off the bone. The sauce was sweet, but not overly so. Next, we have the spinach and artichoke dip. This is a plant-based dish that features a blend of spinach, artichoke, red peppers, cauliflower, cashew cheese, and oat milk. It is served with house-made chips for $13. Now, this dip was very creamy. We would not have known it was a vegan dish if the menu hadn't made that clear. Our only issue with this is actually the chips. We think the dip would have been better served with something other than potato chips, maybe pita bread or tortilla chips. For our entree, we went with the new feature film burger, Surf and Turf. This burger features a signature blend of beef and house-made seasoning served on a brioche bun, topped with shrimp and crab cake, pepper jack cheese, chipotle hollandaise sauce, grilled onions, heirloom tomato, arugula, and house-made vinaigrette. The burger is priced at $24, making it one of the more expensive entrees here. Now, the burger was pretty good. The crab and shrimp cake was surprisingly moist and tender and added a nice seafood spin to an otherwise meat-based dish. And while it may sound like a lot, the cheese, sauteed onions, tomato, and arugula were great compliments and really brought things together. Finally, we ended our meal with a dessert, the Out of This World. This treat features pineapple mousse with passion fruit cosmic swirl and a spiced lime spaceship garnished with space dust and blood orange coulis for $10. There's a lot going on. The pineapple mousse and passion fruit flavors blended pretty well in this one. And when you dip the dessert in the blood orange coulis, it all comes together. Our reporter who tried it even said it is one of the best fruity desserts they've had while in Disney. Overall, we really enjoyed the new dishes at Sci-Fi Dine-In. If you've been here in the past and thought the food was just okay, maybe consider giving it another try. Check out our full review over at our website, disneyfoodblog.com. Kona Cafe will be closed starting August 15th, 2022 for refurbishment at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. During the time this spot is closed, you will still be able to use mobile order to get select breakfast, lunch, and dinner offerings from Kona Island. There is no word on how long the closure will last or what changes will be made to the restaurant, but we'll be sure to keep an eye out for any more announcements. Right now, you can still make reservations at Kona up until August 14th, 2022. Space coffee is in Disney World. As avid Disney World fans, we get jealous of Disneyland a lot. Not only does Disneyland seem to get the coolest merchandise first, and yes, we're still waiting to see the Scarlet Witch ears turn up, but it also gets some amazing snacks. We've been jealous of one particular drink, though, that's been available in Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but now that drink has come to Disney World. Yep, the cold brew Black Calf is finally here. This is Joffrey's cold brew topped with sweet cream cheese and chocolate puffs for $5.49. Now, we're going to warn you, the first sip is a little bitter from the dark brewed coffee, but then the sweet cream comes in and balances out that flavor. If you mix it up, though, it's perfectly balanced from the beginning of each sip to the last. Of course, the chocolate puffs on top are the icing on the cake. It adds a nice, sweet, chocolatey taste if you munch on those while drinking it. If you love Cocoa Puffs as a child, you must get this drink. But wait, there's more. You can also get this spiked cold brew Black Calf for $14. But don't worry, there's a reason. The spiked version has Godiva chocolate liqueur in it. You'll want to mix this one up well too, but we found this one a little less bitter. The chocolate liqueur makes it a touch sweeter, and the more you mix it, the more of that liqueur you taste. It's so good. So we really like both drinks, and we hope they're here to stay. Now, it's a new month, and you know what that means? New Gideon's flavors, and this month Gideon's is bringing back one of my absolute favorites. That's right, the white chocolate caramel macadamia nut cookie for $6 is back at Gideon's. We've had this cookie before, but we weren't about to turn down a chance to have it again. We're happy to report that this one is still delicious. Like every Gideon's cookie we've had, it's soft and even a little mushy, and this one has huge chunks of white chocolate as well as big chunks of macadamia nuts and that caramel just ribboning through the whole thing. I don't know if ribboning is a verb, but it is today, and it's really delicious. Brings that sweetness to it. Now this month also brings back the Rainbow Crunch Cake, which is a 3-layer vanilla confetti cake in rainbow colors with marshmallow buttercream and cake crumbs on top for that additional bit of awesome. This one was a hit with us last year too, so be sure to pick up a slice if you're there. And that's not the only cake slice you're going to be able to get this month. Each day of the week, Gideon's will also have 2 additional cake flavors, which will be different each day. They posted the cake slice schedule for the first time on their Instagram, so if you want to know what flavors will be available on the day of your visit, be sure to check it out. This month, Gideon's will also have Pride shirts, stickers, and pins. Gargoyle Pride is returning with a new design you can get on the shirt or sticker, and their popular Pride pin is back with a new color variation. These items sold out super fast last year, so don't wait to grab them. They're available in stores and online. One item we really loved recently was the Monte Cristo at Magic Kingdom's Plaza restaurant, but now we may have to bid it farewell. Now, for those of you who are freaking out about Cafe Orleans in Disneyland, it is still there. It just is not on the menu at Magic Kingdom in Disney World any longer. It first arrived there for the 50th anniversary of Disney World back in October. It was an instant hit for us. All that deep-fried, savory deliciousness was irresistible. But now it's been removed from the menu placard outside of the restaurant, and it no longer appears on the online menu. When we stopped by Plaza Restaurant this week, we were informed that the sandwich has been removed from the menu due to a turkey shortage. I got the heads up on this, by the way, from Jim Disney, who is a follower over on Instagram and a good friend of mine. Now, on May 30th, we were told that they had a limited number left and that guests could ask for it specifically while they still have a few, but it may be gone altogether by the next time you visit. We'll continue to check the menu and see if it returns, but the cast members weren't really hopeful that it would. One informed us that they believe this will be it for the beloved sandwich. One cast member said that the sandwich is done and will not be returning. According to that cast member, this was all sort of part of the plan to eventually replace the Monte Cristo with something else and sort of split its time at the 50th anniversary with another item. Meet the key lime shake. This is basically a key lime pie in shake form. It's a key lime vanilla shake topped with a lemon lime donut and garnished with sweet graham cracker crumbs. It's $9.49, and we found it at Hollywood Scoops in Hollywood Studios. So was it as refreshing as it sounds? Well, we're going to say yeah. It's so hot out, and this shake really did the trick of helping us feel a lot better. If you're worried about the lime flavor making it sour, don't be. You can taste the lime, but the shake itself is pretty sweet. The donut is a vanilla cake donut with key lime flavored frosting that adds just a subtle bit of extra flavor to the donut. It's the perfect accompaniment to the shake if you want sweet on sweet. Okay, so it may just be the heat talking, but this might be our new favorite snack in Hollywood Studios. With that being said, though, you need to appreciate key lime flavors to thoroughly like this treat. And if key lime isn't your thing, pick up a delicious ice cream sundae, the orange blossom shake, or a cone or cup with hand-scooped ice cream in a variety of flavors. It is definitely ice cream season in Orlando. We found a new dessert at Gaston's Tavern in Magic Kingdom, the Goofy Dome Cake. This is a dark chocolate mousse with orange curd and candied orange peel on top of a chocolate flourless cake. It's $8.29. First things first, you have to like the texture of mousse to enjoy this dessert. With that being said, the dark chocolate mousse was light in texture, flavorful, and not too sweet, which ended up being a good thing as the orange curd in the center was on the sweeter side. Luckily, there was also a nice tartness from the citrus as well, and we could really taste the orange peel and zest. No artificial tasting flavors. The orange glaze that coated the dome didn't add much and started to melt in the heat along with the mousse, so we'd recommend finding a place inside to enjoy this one or be prepared to eat it quickly. At $8.29, it is definitely on the pricey side for the size and the quality of the dessert, and we wouldn't deem it shareable. If you love dark chocolate oranges, you might like the Goofy Dome Cake, but fair warning, this dessert is extremely rich, so if you're looking for something on the lighter side, this is definitely not it. During our visit to Magic Kingdom this week, we noticed that the Cheshire Cafe added the Hare March Foolish Tea for $5.99. This drink is a hibiscus tea with whipped cream topped with a Hare March chocolate coin. I always thought it was the March Hare. And spoiler alert, the drink reminded us of a major flavor from our childhood, cough syrup. For starters, the drink is super sweet, and the flavoring kind of reminded us of cough syrup. It's not a super off-putting taste, but it didn't taste like hibiscus flavor that we expected. It reminded us more of the flavor you taste when you're trying to mask medicine. Hence the flashback to cough medicine. Moving on, the white chocolate coin featured a picture of the March Hare from Alice in Wonderland. Honestly, the sweetness from the drink had us feeling just about as mad as he is, but the coin was nice and was the same taste we usually get when they're added to treats. Overall, this definitely isn't one of our favorites. We do think the drink tasted much better when we mixed the whipped cream in, as it cut the intensity of that syrup, but still wasn't what we were hoping for. Okay, we've got a new lightsaber eclair. Amaret's Patisserie in Disney Springs is home to unique pastries, some champagne, and more, and we headed over to Amaret's to try the new blue Obi-Wan lightsaber eclair, which was $8. The eclair comes with butterfly pea flower blue icing, rock candy, and a white chocolate lightsaber, but we have to admit, the Force isn't strong with this one. The eclair was light and fluffy as it should be, but the cream filling was just okay. The traditional filling is much sweeter, and we prefer it over this cream filling, and for the $8 price tag, we were hoping for a much bigger size. This thing is pretty small considering how much we spent on it. This treat was messy too, thanks to the melting chocolate, glitter, and blue frosting. We also hardly got any rock candy crystals, but that might have just been a fluke. Overall, if you're a Star Wars fan or want a cute pic for your Instagram feed, then maybe this is worth a try, but if you're not wanting to spend $8 on an okay treat, then you may want to try something else. We loved the ube banana cake that we tried at Amaret's, so if you're looking for a tasty and unique treat, that one might be for you. In merchandise news, there's a new little golden book in Disney World, and it's themed to Orange Bird. Yep, our favorite little orange friend has his own little golden book, and it's just very, very cute. Inside, you can check out Orange Bird's adventures, which even include eating a citrus swirl, his own themed treat at Disney World. It's a great book to add to or start your collection. There are a ton of little golden books themed to Disney things like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, even that little man at Disneyland. And if you want this one for yourself, you can grab it over at the Citrus Blossom at Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. It's $6 on its own, or you can get it with the Orange Bird Sipper Cup for $19. And this Orange Bird little golden book is actually available on Amazon as well for $5.99, so you can get it delivered to your home. No Walt Disney World trip necessary. We've got a limited edition Magic Band. Father's Day will be here before we know it, and this week we found a new Star Wars Father's Day Magic Band. This limited edition Magic Band has Darth Vader on one side and the phrase "Best Dad in the Galaxy" on the other. What do you think? Is Darth Vader truly the best dad in the galaxy? Regardless of your vote there, if you got a dad who is a Star Wars fan and you want to show him that he is the best dad in the galaxy, this could be a great buy. Plus, it's a limited edition item, so it can be a great piece for Dad's collection. We found this Magic Band in the dark room in Disney's Hollywood Studios for $39.99. All right, check out this new Disney World 50th Anniversary Starbucks water bottle. Starbucks makes a bunch of Disney merchandise like those super popular 50th Anniversary blue tumblers, but those tumblers are pretty pricey at $49.99. Luckily, this new water bottle is only $29.99. It's pretty comparable to Disney's other water bottles. As you can see, these bottles are super shiny gold. They have Mickey Mouse on one side and the Starbucks logo on the other. It also has a cap on top to keep your drink secure. We found these in the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. We haven't seen this particular one on Shop Disney just yet, but be sure to check there in the upcoming days and weeks to see if it gets added to the online store. All right, we've got two popular 50th anniversary souvenirs back in stock. One of the hottest ticket 50th anniversary items is the Starbucks 50th anniversary tumbler, and it's been missing from Disney World shops for ages, but it recently popped up online, and this week we saw it in Magic Kingdom. It's back. This blue tumbler features the Starbucks logo on one side and the 50th anniversary logo on the other. You can grab it for $49.99 at the Emporium, and hurry because everyone seems to want this one. But that's not the only popular 50th anniversary souvenir that just returned to the parks. If you've been trying to track down that awesome Harvey's Orange Bird medium streamlined tote, it is back in Magic Kingdom too. You can grab it at Main Street Cinema for $178. So if these were two souvenirs you've been trying to get your hands on and haven't been able to, then head to Disney World ASAP to grab them, right? Go to Disney World. And check out these new Mickey ear ornaments. They're all themed to different attractions like this Jungle Cruise one. We also found a Pirates of the Caribbean ornament, which has the logo on one side with some pirates, and some pirate skeleton images above Dead Men Tell No Tales written on the back. There's also an Alice in Wonderland ornament depicting the ride from Disneyland. The back shows Cheshire Cat and the Red Queen. Finally, we found this Peter Pan's flight ornament. On the back, you can see the back of the pirate ship as well as Captain Hook and the crocodile. And we found all these in Yield Christmas Shop in Magic Kingdom for $24.99 each. And that is everything I've got for you this week. If you want to be even more in the know on all things Disney news, sign up for our newsletter. It's completely free, and we will send you all the latest news right to your inbox. Be sure to follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog for even more fun. Thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for listening. As always, I'm AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.